Africa will soon produce its own COVID-19 vaccine, reducing its reliance on outside countries. Aspen has the green light from Johnson & Johnson to produce the jab. It's been the only drug maker on the continent so far licensed to fill and finish vaccines. It's now been licensed to make the vaccine under its own brand, Aspenovax. The company has also committed to produce sufficient vaccines for Africa after the continent was sidelined during the pandemic. CGTN's Julie Shire reports.
As African nations brace to vaccinate their populations, Aspenovax, the continent's own COVID-19 jab, may be just months away. South African pharmaceutical giant Aspen has now been licensed to make them from scratch.
What this now means is that Africa has its own COVID vaccine. Critical because the continent has not been receiving appropriate or adequate supplies of the COVID vaccines. So right now we're immensely focused on doing a lot of the operational requirements that you need to get the vaccine production up and running.
The cost of vaccines and hoarding by Western nations put Africa last in line. Less than 10% of the population are fully vaccinated in comparison to more than 60% in other parts of the world.
There is a significant and a dire need for these vaccines on the African continent. We're expecting COVID to be around for a few years still, whether it's booster doses or primers and boosters. There'll be an evolution over time, but Africa does need to secure its supplies, a consistent supply and a regular supply of COVID vaccines.
Aspen has done final stage production for the Johnson & Johnson's vaccine, but distribution to other African countries has been slow. Once full-scale production is underway, this is likely to change.
The flow of product that Aspen was contract manufacturing was from South Africa to Europe. There would be an external laboratory in Europe that then does the quality testing and the sterility testing, etc. Then it would fly back into Africa. So it was quite an onerous process. It was designed as such, of course. With Aspen doing the production now, we do expect those timelines to improve.
It's been 2 years since COVID-19 first emerged. South Africa has since recorded over 3 million infections, the highest in Africa. A greater proportion of the population are vaccinated here. But as the Omicron variant continues to spread, the need for boosters is growing, especially among the old and more vulnerable. Julie Shire, CGTN, Cape Town, South Africa.